Do you ever feel like you're being pulled in a million different directions? Like you're constantly juggling work, family, friends, and everything in between? If so, you're not alone. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and out of balance. We're constantly bombarded with messages telling us to do more, be more, and achieve more. It's no wonder so many of us are feeling stressed, anxious, and burned out. But what if there was a different way? What if, instead of chasing after some elusive idea of success, we focused on something more meaningful? What if we prioritized our own happiness and well-being? This is where the economics of happiness comes in. The economics of happiness is about more than just feeling good. It's about creating a life that is both personally and professionally fulfilling. It's about finding a balance between our work and our personal lives, between our own needs and the needs of others. In the rest of this essay, we'll explore the key principles of the economics of happiness. We'll learn how to identify our values, set boundaries, and make choices that support our well-being. We'll also discover how to create a more balanced, fulfilling life, both for ourselves and for the people we care about. We all want to be happy. It's a fundamental human desire, woven into the very fabric of our being. We spend our lives chasing after it, pursuing things we believe will bring us joy. But despite our best efforts, happiness can often feel like a distant shore, always just out of reach. True happiness is an inside job. It comes from within, from a sense of purpose, connection, and gratitude. The pursuit of happiness is not just a personal quest, it has economic implications. Economists challenge traditional models equating happiness with wealth. Beyond a certain point, more money doesn't lead to more happiness. New indicators like gross national happiness consider social well-being. True progress involves prioritizing citizens' well-being, not just economic output. Traditional economic models are built on a simple premise: more is always better. These models assume that humans are rational actors who make decisions based on maximizing their own self-interest, often equated with acquiring more stuff. This pursuit of material wealth is seen as the driving force behind economic growth and societal progress. However, recent research in behavioral economics has challenged these assumptions, showing that humans are not always rational actors, and that our decisions are often influenced by emotions, biases, and social norms. Moreover, the relentless pursuit of material wealth doesn't necessarily lead to greater happiness, especially beyond a certain income level. The disconnect between traditional economic models and our lived experiences has led to a growing movement to redefine what it means to be truly wealthy. This new paradigm recognizes that happiness and well-being are influenced by a complex interplay of factors, including social connections, purpose, and meaning in life. This shift in perspective has profound implications for how we measure societal progress. Instead of solely focusing on economic indicators like GDP, we need to consider broader measures that encompass well-being, such as the Gross National Happiness Index. By challenging traditional economic models and embracing a more holistic understanding of happiness, we can create a world where well-being is prioritized and true wealth is measured by the richness of our lives. Remember our gardening friends, Jane and Emily? Let's imagine a slightly different scenario. Emily decides to host a gardening workshop in her community, sharing her love for growing fresh produce with her neighbors. She spends weeks planning the workshop, carefully crafting her presentations and gathering materials. On the day of the event, her neighbors are thrilled with the knowledge and skills she shares, showering her with gratitude and appreciation. The act of sharing her passion freely, driven by intrinsic motivation, brought a sense of joy and purpose that money couldn't buy. Our consumers' culture often equates happiness with acquiring material possessions. However, research shows that experiences tend to bring us more lasting happiness than material goods. Think about a time when you purchased something you really wanted. While the initial excitement was high, how long did that feeling last? Now, contrast that with a memorable trip, a concert, or a delicious meal shared with loved ones. These experiences likely created lasting memories and contributed to your overall happiness. Experiences provide opportunities for personal growth, social connection, and creating lasting memories, all key ingredients for a happy and fulfilling life. Let's delve deeper into the relationship between income and happiness. At first glance, it seems intuitive that more money would lead to greater happiness. After all, money provides security and can alleviate financial stress. Numerous studies confirm a positive correlation between income and happiness, particularly in lower income brackets. However, this relationship becomes more complex as income levels rise. Beyond a certain income threshold, the impact of additional income on happiness diminishes significantly. This phenomenon, known as the Easterlin paradox, suggests that while money can buy comfort and security, it doesn't necessarily buy lasting happiness. This happiness plateau has profound implications for how we think about success and well-being. It suggests that constantly striving for higher income, especially at the cost of other valuable aspects of life, might not be the path to lasting happiness. Financial security is important for well-being, but beyond a certain point, focusing on experiences, relationships, personal growth, and contributing to something larger than ourselves might be more fulfilling. This realization challenges the traditional narrative of equating success with material possessions and encourages us to redefine what truly matters in our lives. Remember, happiness is not a destination, but a journey, best navigated by balancing material comfort with experiences that nourish our souls. For years, psychologists proposed a theory that each of us has a set point for happiness. This set point suggested that our baseline level of happiness remains relatively stable over time, despite life's inevitable ups and downs. We might experience temporary surges of joy or dips in mood, but we tend to revert to our preset level of happiness. While genetics and early childhood experiences play a role in shaping our disposition, more recent research suggests that our happiness levels are not entirely fixed. Life choices, particularly those related to our work and relationships, can have a lasting impact on our overall well-being. Work, for better or worse, occupies a significant portion of our lives. It's not just a means to earn a living. It's a source of identity, purpose, and social connection for many. Studies have shown a clear link between unemployment and decreased happiness. Losing a job often brings financial strain, but it's the psychological toll that can be particularly devastating. The type of work we do and the environment in which we do it also influence our happiness levels. Working excessively long hours leads to diminishing returns, with negative consequences for both our physical and mental health. While work is a significant factor in our happiness equation, it's not the only one. Our daily lives are a tapestry, woven with threads of experience, relationships, and circumstances, all contributing to our overall sense of well-being. Consider the daily commute, that seemingly mundane aspect of working life can significantly impact our happiness levels. Long, stressful commutes have been linked to increased stress, reduced productivity, and lower overall life satisfaction. Then there's the weight of debt. High levels of consumer debt, particularly credit card debt, are strongly associated with decreased happiness and increased stress. Remember our gardening enthusiasts, Jane and Emily? Their income disparity influenced their happiness when they received an unexpected grant. Happiness is often relative, influenced by how we compare to others. The reference income hypothesis suggests our happiness is influenced by our income relative to our reference group. The Easterlin paradox, named after economist Richard Easterlin, presents a compelling puzzle in the study of happiness and economic growth. Easterlin's research challenged the assumption that rising national income inevitably leads to greater happiness among citizens. He found that while richer countries tend to report higher levels of happiness than poorer countries, this relationship breaks down when we look at happiness trends within a country over time. As a country gets richer and its citizens experience significant increases in material wealth, their average levels of happiness don't necessarily follow suit. This finding suggests that economic growth alone is not a guaranteed recipe for societal well-being. One explanation for the Easterlin paradox lies in the concept of the hedonic treadmill, or hedonic adaptation. This theory suggests that humans have a remarkable capacity to adapt to changes in their circumstances, both positive and negative. We might experience a surge of joy after a promotion or a new purchase, but this feeling tends to fade over time as we adjust to our new normal. Similarly, the initial despair of a job loss or a personal setback tends to lessen as we adapt to our new reality. This constant striving for more, fueled by our adaptive nature and the allure of material possessions, can leave us feeling perpetually unsatisfied, even as our material circumstances improve. The Easterlin paradox and the hedonic treadmill challenge our definition of progress. GDP has long been the primary indicator of a nation's well-being, but GDP paints an incomplete picture of societal well-being. It doesn't account for wealth distribution, environment, or overall happiness. Focusing solely on GDP neglects crucial aspects of a thriving society. The limitations of GDP as a sole measure of progress have led to exploring alternative indicators for societal well-being. One such alternative is gross national happiness, or GNH, introduced by the King of Bhutan in the 70s. GNH places happiness and well-being at the center of development goals. It considers factors like psychological well-being, health, education, and environmental sustainability. Bhutan has pioneered GNH, incorporating its principles into policies and measuring progress through national happiness surveys. The country's commitment to GNH is evident in its emphasis on environmental conservation and social welfare programs. In our pursuit of a balanced and fulfilling life, we've explored the limitations of traditional economic models that equate happiness with material wealth. We've delved into the complexities of the income-happiness paradox, the hedonic treadmill, and the importance of factors beyond GDP in measuring societal progress. Achieving life balance requires regular reflection and adjustment. Think of it like navigating a sailboat across a vast ocean. The captain's steady hand on the rudder, making constant adjustments, determines whether we reach our desired destination. Similarly, in life, we encounter ever-changing winds, career shifts, relationship dynamics, unexpected challenges, and moments of profound joy. Reflection provides us with the opportunity to pause, to step back and examine our lives with a discerning eye. It's a chance to take stock of our values, assess our progress, and identify areas where we might be veering off course. Are we prioritizing the things that truly matter? Our relationships, our well-being, our passions? Reflection without action is like planning a trip without ever leaving the house. It's in the art of adjustment, in making conscious choices aligned with our values and aspirations that we truly shape our lives. Just as a skilled sailor adjusts the sails to harness the wind's power, we too must make adjustments to navigate life's currents. This might involve setting boundaries, prioritizing time with loved ones, or making a career change. Often, it's about making small, incremental shifts in our daily routines and habits. It's about incorporating mindfulness into our days and savoring simple joys. Embrace life's dynamism and be flexible to master the art of living a balanced life. True wealth isn't just our bank accounts, but the richness of our lives. It's about balancing material needs with purpose, connection, and meaning. Income and possessions matter, but their impact on happiness diminishes beyond a point. The pursuit of more can leave us unsatisfied, trapped on a hedonic treadmill. True happiness is found in appreciating what we have and cultivating gratitude. Invest in experiences and relationships that nourish our souls. Understanding the economics of happiness empowers us to make conscious choices that align with our values. We have agency in shaping our lives, not just passive recipients of circumstances. Like a captain charts a course, we navigate life, adjusting our sails to weather storms. Set healthy boundaries, prioritize health, and make time for joy.